Welcome to Marta. The city is bound Blue Line service to an Creek station, servicing downtown Atlanta. Your next station is Westland Station is next. Your doors open on the right and it's Brixton travel. 3:05 is your time. Thank you for choosing Marta. Everyone have a blessed and safe day. This is Westlake Station. Please keep in mind that federal law requires your seats. Through the train doors must be made available. Seniors and persons with disabilities.
The next station is Westlake. Westlake Station. Exit here for Westview Cemetery and for connecting bus service to Anderson Park and Mosley Park. This is Westlake Station. This train is bound for Indian Creek Station. The next station is Ashby Station. Exit here for the Castle Center at Florida University, the Interdenominational Theological Center, and for connecting rail service to Bankhead Station. This is Ashby Station. This train is bound for Indian Creek Station. City Station. Exit here for the Georgia Dome, the Interdenominational Theological Center, Morris Brown College, and for connecting bus service to the Atlanta University Center. This is Vine City Station. This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
And I thought we were on the right train. We were on the west side.
Closing.
There you go.
Station as Georgia Dome, exit here for the Dome, Georgia World Congress Center, State Farm Arena, St. Edison to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 3:11 is your time. Thank you for choosing Marta. The one who was exit. This is Dome Station.
The next station is Dome, GWCC, Phillips Arena, CNN Center. Dome, GWCC, Phillips Arena, CNN Center Station. Exit here for the Georgia Dome, the Georgia World Congress Center, Phillips Arena, CNN Center, and Centennial Olympic Park. This is Dome, GWCC, Phillips Arena, CNN.
I said he likes situation. See what I mean? Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I think
5 points. 5 Point Station is next. This is your connecting point for all rail line services. Your north-south rail line is located on the lower level. Elevator access exit to the right side of the train, your right side of the
that's a. That's a.
3:13 is your time. Thank you for choosing Marta. The next.
The next station is 5 Points. 5 Point Station. This is your transfer point for the North, South, and Proctor Creek rail lines. Exit here for Underground Atlanta, Atlanta Convention and Visitors Bureau Visitor Center, the World of Coca-Cola, the Atlanta Federal Center, the Richard B. Russell Building, the Brave Shuttle, connections to Greta Express, Cobb County Transit, CCT, Gwinnett County Transit, express bus service to the Mall at Stonecrest, and for connecting bus service to Zoo Atlanta, Grant Park, the Atlanta University Center, Atlanta City Hall, and the Fulton County Government Center. For elevator access, please exit to the right side of the train. This is 5 Point Station. This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
Good afternoon and welcome to Marta. This is your eastbound Blue Line service to Indian Creek Station. We ask that you please keep in mind that federal law requires seats near the train doors must be made available to seniors and persons with disabilities. The next station is Georgia State. Doors open on the right in the direction of travel.
The next station is Georgia State. Georgia State Station. Exit here for the state capitol, Twin Towers State Buildings, Brady Memorial Hospital, Hugh Spalding Children's Hospital, Fulton County Health Center, Georgia State University, and Turner Field, home of the Atlanta Braves. This is Georgia State Station. This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
and all the way down.
So we're basically saying the same thing.
So tomorrow I gotta take. I'm gonna leave here because I need to go to the art center station. So I need to get. I shouldn't have any problems though, because I don't. All I need to do is just go downstairs and get on the 5-point train. I don't have to get the bus.
On the right, and it's right there.
Just switch. Yeah. The north train, and we get off at the art center.
Get on the air. I know he was riding one station.
The station up. I think I pretty much got it from here. I'm going to Spring Street. I'm gonna walk over. I just need to get my sister directions right.
The next station is King Memorial.
I don't know.
King Memorial Station.
But I don't drive.
Exit here for the Oakland Cemetery and for connecting bus service to the Martin Luther King Jr. Historical District. This is King Memorial Station.
I got a 1950 and I'll pick up the 21. But I'll even do 2 trips. 2 trips on 19, 2 trips on 29.
This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
Drive a bus.
Oh, you do the Wow. If you're doing two rounds, that's all day.
And well, I started 5:15. I'm out of the 5:15, but I start at 5. You're probably never going to wake up the first station. But then I get off that bus at 9:42. It's already, I do about 7.5 to 8 hours. 10 hours. That's my base. That's how I get down to
You don't want to do the train.
You can only make one mistake on the train. You make 100 on the bus. One mistake, you got to do it.
Are you serious?
You being no mistake. Open that door on that side. And pull it.
Well, yeah, that's a serious mistake. Because you know I had a friend that drove buses. I mean, not those truck. When they were in train, he said that accidentally that truck go over a sidewalk. That's because you just as well get somebody. Yeah, that's easy. Even and I said so even if no one is on the and he said even if no one is on
The next station is Inman Park, Reynoldstown. Inman Park, Reynoldstown Station. Exit here for connecting bus service to the Little 5-Point Shopping District, the Carter Center, and the communities of Inman Park and Reynoldstown. This is Inman Park, Reynoldstown Station. This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
somebody didn't see that, that would have been.
They can say that as long as you have a license. See, while you're training, you
But
can't
this
get
was a regular
snail bill might get snail bill.
yeah, because I don't even see why he tried to. It's
This train is bound for Indian.
you gotta move. I mean, you can get out. This is okay, but it's a tight little time. Why are you talking about that?
I know what smarter is there is bound for one.
He didn't know what it was.
next station
But
is
see, they be, and then they
Campbell
be
Park,
having
Campbell
time,
Park
they be
Station.
having time limits.
The doors will open on the left and direct traffic through
If they're
28
late,
times.
that's why they
Thank you for choosing Marta. Everyone have a blessed day.
you gotta take the safety.
Exactly.
28th Station.
Exactly. That was a tight area.
Personal belongings
I
with
definitely
partner.
I wouldn't have tried.
Yeah, when I train, I said, stop the bus. Don't worry about what people say. Stop the bus. Your license on the line. You know what I mean? You get to the street and do something wrong. If you don't do nothing, stop the bus. You might stop the bus. I didn't think it was the same time. Y'all
The next station is Edgewood, Candler Park.
and they got some spot.
Edgewood, Candler Park Station. Exit here for connecting bus service to Emory University, the Michael C. Carlos Museum, Emory University Hospital, Children's Healthcare at Eggleston, the Decatur 3D Health Center, and Candler Park. This is Edgewood, Candler Park Station. This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
Closing.
But you got
East Lake Station is next. Your doors open on the left and the direction is Really? Thank you for choosing Marta. Everyone have a blessed day. East Lake Station.
there's no stop, no bus stop.
They have stop food for 8.99. See, when we go to detour, we don't service the stop food at detour. Because let's say we're coming down, here at 9, you should have to go down flat show because it's old and black. So I'm coming down flat show at 9. That's the second floor drop. I stop the bus, we get on the 9, and I turn with 9. I'm starting to the second floor. That's going to the wrong destination. That's why we never walk. Like a lady was complaining the other day when it was passed her on the Memorial Drive, 107. Well, 107 doesn't serve Memorial Drive right there. So they're not now, if you do that person and you don't, like, on a detour, the service at the first stop. Because most of the people come to that first stop to get on your bus and go right to the first stop with service. So the rest, you can stand on there, but
But it is a
there is a bus, a regular bus for that route.
The next station is Eastlake.
But the other bus
Eastlake Station.
tickets go to LA, but this
Exit here for connecting bus service to the village of Eastlake and the Eastlake Golf Course. This is Eastlake Station.
man.
I would have been there.
And I'm getting ready to go home.
This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
But if you only pick up at one stop over there.
How do you pick up on my route? I have to do I don't pick up on mine.
Decatur Station is next. Your doors open on the right and the direction is
It's not
right.
off for us.
24 is your time. Thank you for choosing Marta. Everyone have a blessed
The
day.
first thing I'm going to say, well, why did you stop us? That's not one of the stops. That's why now they have numbers on the stops.
Yeah.
So if you wait for the 889 and it's at 809, right? 889, you go
It's right in front of us. But it didn't stop there. And we had to go to get to the station.
Yeah, that stop doesn't belong to us.
Yeah.
Then we got service. We can't transfer all that. You going there anyway? No, you can't sit on the bus. Like one lady out, like I drive, well, I don't know, 30. And she went to the station. And I said, no, I'm on service.
And you know what? I traveled to California fairly years ago, almost 20 years ago. And that white man is there too. I took the but we decided to stay in the area. So then we had to come back. And this you know, the sun is
The next station is Decatur. Exit here for Kensington.
Oh, we got them bad.
Decatur County
We
Courthouse,
got them.
Decatur and
You
Inman,
don't ride the bus, right?
and for connecting bus service
They
to
got
North
they
Decatur
got
Mall,
bus
South Decatur Mall,
stops.
Aggie Scott College,
Any one of
Georgia
theirs, they out
Community
there.
College, Decatur campus, and
They
the
come
Veteran
out.
Administration
There was
Hospital.
one, I was going
This is Decatur Station.
over
Decatur station doors open on the right.
Chapel Tuck. You just walking down the road.
I'm finding it free.
This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
but the girl that our friend that lives there, my sister-in-law's cousin, boy, she had a fit because the man said, well, I got to stop. And he said, you know, well, why is he out there? You know, she's like, it's right there. This is a residential area. It's nice. But
Oh, you go outside, you have to bury your backyard.
yeah, I can imagine.
We got birds here.
I know. But that guy told us we had to get on that bus. And we had to
And
get
that was the end of the route.
Yeah. But he said, I gotta get on the bus. He only went across the street, but he was on his bike. And then he had to turn the bus around. And then he told us to walk across the street while he turned the bus around and picked us up. Other than that, it was scary. Just because they took in a certain time.
Yeah. But, you know, these companies have policies. And you gotta follow them as you be in the street. You know. Let's say you left you on the bus and something happened to the bus. Trapped on the bus or whatever.
Yes.
Why was there with the bus?
Yeah. And he was happy. I gave us on the bus. I mean, he was fussing at us.
And then a break. I did I see a break. You know,
Yeah, they look at you as they don't everything is incorporated.
but if I come to your job, I bet you take your break. Like, can I take a break?
Exactly.
One thing about me, I'm gonna take my breaks.
And you have to take a break.
Yeah, you have to.
It's mandatory.
The next station
If
is
you don't make it,
Avondale.
man, you can start crazy still.
Avondale Station. Exit here for connecting bus service to DeKalb Farmers Market,
Because
DeVry Institute,
if you stay around
the Mountain Industrial Business District, Avondale Estates, and the City of Stone
Yeah,
Mountain.
there was a time like
This is Avondale Station.
some people do that they're there.
Avondale station doors open on the left and it's registered to travel 3:30 time.
Yeah.
Avondale station, thanks for riding hard. Have a blessed day.
I don't do that. I'm going to Breda
Appreciate
CQ312.
This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
But now when I get on 21, I take my truck over. So when I have my truck, I'll just hit the truck.
Oh, okay.
So peaceful. That's 20 minutes of rest.
That's all you get.
Yeah. One trip I get 23 minutes.
Well, that's a break.
And then 17, yeah, that's a break. Well, luckily I get 15 minutes.
This Kensington, those on the left.
We did have some routes that they would get like
3:31 is your time. Thank you.
29, 30-minute break. But that's not the lunch. The lunch break is only 15 minutes. But you can eat on that 29. That's what I do. I have a 28-minute break in the morning, and that's what I have my break.
That's kind of backwards, though.
Yeah, it is. Because they pay you for your lunch break. So it's a 15-minute schedule. You don't necessarily have to eat them at that time. You can eat whatever.
Right, that's true. Yeah, that guy. You gotta get off this premise.
And people understand customer service is a trick. Customer service, but you get charged that. We can be crossing out their people, so we have to keep it up.
Yeah, I'm so glad I mean, I'm so sleepy. Got some people there that will just take you there. They are so bad.
It's like one of those dreams. You can't get home and you're in the drink about a character. You get there.
And then walk when I get home, my eyes gonna open wide as ports. And let's just say somebody is 50.
That's how they work.
Then I ain't gonna lose my time. That's how they do.
See, don't know about the film here, but we got to have it all. See, I'm just that guts.
Yeah, yeah.
25. See, you got me with him, so you want to see right behind you. Up top. Look behind you. See that round thing? That's the camera. All those cameras. Cameras in the station. They said, hey, what call we want to turn around right now? Look at it. It's a business. So they got to take this out. You know, somebody can say, well, I step here and step there. Take no lie.
That's right.
That camera's not gonna lie. Lay it down there. You need to fall.
The next station is Kensington.
Hey, Marta.
Kensington Station. Exit here for the Kensington Office Park and for connecting bus service to Georgia Perimeter College, Clarkston campus, and DeKalb Technical Institute.
If something happens, we gotta get.
This is Kensington Station.
And then they'll put it in.
Because when I would travel, I was at the airport, and let me tell you,
This train is bound for Indian Creek Station.
And our destination is Indian Creek. Indian Creek Station is that simply end up getting to a lot of that's in our package. Please take it there. You can first from belonging to these for the parking for the 335. Thank you to the Marta. Have a wonderful blessing. Indian Creek Station.
The next station is Indian Creek. Indian Creek Station. This is the end of the East Line. All passengers are asked to exit the train. If you are returning westbound, you may remain on board or board the next train arriving at this location. Thank you for riding Marta. This is Indian Creek Station. This train